Good evening, everyone. This is Lawrence Henderson in the lab with day 10. It's 10 days, y'all. Count them, 10. Day 10 of the 40-day transformation. All right. And what I have for you today, as the title suggests, is put the mask on yourself first. All right, so hopefully everybody has been on a plane once, twice, maybe 3 times in their life, and they go through the instructions about putting the oxygen mask on yourself first before assisting anyone else on the plane. That is because, if you haven't figured it out by now, so you don't pass out. In this life that we're all trying to live, whether we're living it for ourselves or we're living it for somebody else's dream of whatever, you got to put the mask on yourself first. And as it pertains to your mental fitness, your emotional health, some people call that emotional intelligence, or your EQ or EI, whatever that is, you got to put the mask on yourself first. And the first step into making sure that you're okay is a practice called self-awareness. All right. If you don't actually know what your triggers are, what your blind spots are, those things that you need to develop, those things you need help in, then you're already starting at a deficit. So the biggest thing in this season, you got to understand fully who you are. So that way, you know how to get better. You know what schooling to get. You know what certifications to go after. You got to get emotionally healthy. And the first step is self-awareness. All right. Step 2 is beginning to understand that there's a whole nother side from self-awareness. Then you transition into kind of a social behavioral awareness where you need to empathize with those who may not get you. All right. That sounds funny, right? You got to step into the shoes of somebody else so that they understand you. But if you're really actually going to get people on your team, you're actually going to begin to connect with others. Once you become super self-aware of what, your strength zones are, what your weaknesses are, then you need to connect with others. My homeboy JP just jumped on. What's up, partner? And, for instance, me and JP's relationship, brothers from another mother, but I understand JP's strengths. He's a rock star. My bad, y'all, had a little technical interruption, but, my boy JP, is a rock star, man, as it pertains to, operational aspects of his job. What's up, man? I'm doing great, man. How are you, man? How's the family? But when it comes to, your social awareness and having empathy, all that really says is you're able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes so you connect. That's what we're all trying to do, whether it's in business, whether it's in school, whether it's whatever we got going on. We all just ultimately are trying to connect. And then the third one in there is having organizational awareness with, whether you're an entrepreneur or whether you work for a company. Again, you're self-aware, you know who you are, but then know where you are and then how you connect in that organization so that you're not rocking the boat. All right. And so there's this thing out there. You have your people with positional power, and then you have those people that have actual power. Understand who that person is in the organization. The person with the actual power may be the little old lady that you just discarded in tennis shoes. That actually may be the person that's the gatekeeper to everything you need to do in that organization to actually move you up and have an upward trajectory. So again, treat people right. It's the golden rule, y'all. That's all this is all about. Growing in the golden rule, treating others how you want to be treated. But then you watch, you observe, see what that culture is. And then if you see it's a toxic environment, treat people better than the way they are treating you. All right. That way you begin to influence that environment. So today is all about put the mask on yourself first. Take care of you. Make sure you're healthy. And if you're not in a healthy space, get the right people in your life, get the counseling, get the support, get the educated on how to get yourself well. And then you could begin to be a viable part of an organization, a viable member of a family, and you can stop being an oxygen thief. All right. When you don't put your mask on yourself first, you breathing everybody else's oxygen. Put the mask on yourself. Breathe your own oxygen instead of being an oxygen thief for everybody else. All right, y'all, this is day 10. Y'all know where to find me at this point. If you don't, Boss Lab on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All right. So until next time, find me at www.bossconsultingllc.net. And thank y'all for visiting the lab. Keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Have a great one.